Hey, what's going on, everybody? So this week we are going to make a shop computer stand that mounts to the wall, that tilts and extends. If you want to see how it's done, stick around. So I'm making this project pretty much on the fly, but I will have plans for sale linked down below where you can get those. They'll have all the kinks worked out that you might see in this video. So we're gonna start by making the scissor mechanism that's gonna extend it from the wall. So let's cut all those pieces first. So now that we got every piece cut to size on the table saw and the miter saw, we're going to go to the drill press and drill out all the holes, and also we're going to round the corners. So now that we got all the pieces cut out, I actually did not use the metal round tube. All I have is an angle grinder, and that was gonna be a whole lot of cutting, and it would have been wonky, and I just decided not to do that. So hopefully it still works with just the bolts, which I think it should. Might just not be as smooth. So if you're gonna make this, I would do that if you have the ability to cut them on like a metal bandsaw or something so you can cut them fast. Again, I was trying to do this quick, so I didn't even round the corners. I just figured I could just 45 a little bit off just to make it look a little nicer, and it was a whole lot less time than rounding all 16 of these. Now, I've already put it together for a test fit, but now let's put it together with the washers and the nuts and the all thread and see how that looks before we attach it to the front and the back piece and then put it on the wall. Okay, now that we got the front and the back on, I think it might work. So I'm gonna just put a few screws into the wall and pull on it from there and see how it is. We still have to add the side pieces that are gonna close all this up, as well as the part that is going to hold the computer. Okay, moment of truth. Screws are in. Woo-hoo! It's alive! It works. Just gotta finish it. So now that we got it attached to the wall, the sides put and the top mounted, now we got to work on the mechanism for twisting it. So let's try to figure that out. So I screwed up and what I was thinking wasn't gonna work because I had that slot in the other piece. And I guess I wasn't thinking about geometry, but it wouldn't pivot off a central hole. So I made a new one, not gonna cut a slot, cut this. Instead of it, this part's gonna have a knob and it's gonna lock down. I'm gonna take the side I had to rip it off to. I'm gonna cut a slot in it, run a bolt, and then that way this can pivot there, and then we'll tighten it with a knob here to lock it down. So the problem with that is, now I have to come out of a way to secure this. So I have a T-nut right here and a bolt. I no longer can get to this because it's put together. So I'm gonna put this T-nut on the backside, the bolt with the washer on here, and crank it down to pull it and set it in place. I guess I'm making everything on the go, but the plans, everything's figured out on the plan, so you won't have to do what I'm doing. So since I've had difficulty, I guess, figuring this part out, I wanted to clamp things together just to see if it works before I attach this piece in case I need to change it. It's you gotta tighten it pretty tight. I'm wondering if there's, maybe if I add sandpaper on the back end of this, then that will grip it a little bit more. Let's try that. Oh. So it's done. I put the cords through. I drilled holes in the back and ran them. I didn't video this process because, you know, it's going to be different for everyone depending on how their cords are and all that kind of stuff. But I'll show you. I attached the power cord and then my UC100 to this back panel, and then I just zip tied them in the center of each threaded rod portion so that you see, and then it goes up through the hole, and I have it taped on the back going through the holes. So this way it's in the center, and when it collapses up together, it folds up in the center and it doesn't get pinched. I am going to add some stuff onto the front of this real quick. So let's see that. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. If you liked it, click that thumbs up button. Also, I have detailed plans linked down below, so go check those out if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See y'all next time.